This video is sponsored by Euro-Optic. Euro-Optic sells all the things that we all love for our favorite tools, and when they say something is in stock on the website, it is real time. It means they actually have it in stock, no drop shipping games, nothing like that. They ship the same day, and their red shipping provides 1 and or 2 day delivery options at no extra charge. So they have the stuff, they ship it quick, and they get it to you fast. Their sales staff are all American, all local. They're all shooters and outdoorsmen and hunters. And when you call in, you're actually talking to a person who will help you out. To learn more, head over to eurooptic.youknowwhat, and thanks to Euro-Optic for sponsoring this video. All right, let's get into this one. I figured I'd do something a little different today and direct you or try to redirect your focus on why I want you to carry a gun. I always say in every video, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, yourself, your friends, your community safe. And for somebody who was in law enforcement for a very long time, I am a big proponent of arming everybody because having a firearm on your person is much more efficient than having a police department on the phone. And I'm going to give you some numbers to prove that, just how unsafe some areas in this country are, and they just happen to be some of the most populous places, and quite honestly, the most Democrat-centric places that voted for Joe Biden. Now, some of these numbers I got on my own, and other numbers I pulled from an article that I saw on AmmoLand. So I'll link that article down below. But I'm going to tell you, the truth, guys and gals. I think if you're someone who is a Second Amendment advocate, a pro-gun person, you don't have to be somebody who wants to run around in kit all the time to have the desire to keep you, yourself, your friends, your family, your community safe. And I'm going to give you the top 10 counties by murder rate, meaning the most dangerous counties by murder rate by per capita of 100,000 people. And then I'm going to give you the percentage of those counties that voted for Joe Biden. And then on the back end, I'm going to give you the most violent cities in this country, murder rate-wise. And perhaps this will open your eyes for some people who might not... I don't want to say might not be aware of this, but it doesn't involve, their daily lives don't involve thinking of this stuff. So I'm hoping that I can maybe shed some light on the fact why it is extremely important and it's imperative that you take your safety paramount and stop depending on the government to try to keep you safe. So here on the screen, you see the top 10 counties by homicide rate and their 2020 Joe Biden vote share. Now, these numbers came from AmmoLand's article, and they come from the 2020 County Health Rankings National Data and County Presidential Election Returns 2020, and you can see those links on in the article. So the worst county, as far as murder rate, now remember these are per 100,000 people, the worst murder rate is Baltimore City in Maryland. Now, some cities in this country are so big they are their own county or parish, and Baltimore City County in Maryland has a homicide rate of 39 per 100,000 people. That's murder. That's not people who die in car crashes or, natural causes. That's 39 people get murdered in Baltimore in 2021. And there's a lot of people that live in that county, a lot more than 100,000 people. And coincidentally, that county voted for Joe Biden at a tune of 87.28%. Now, I'm not saying that voting for Biden or Trump gets you murdered or not, but what I am saying is that the Democrat-run cities are trash. They always have been trash, and they don't care about you or your safety. They care about the agenda. Number 2 is St. Louis in Missouri. In that county, homicide rate ties Baltimore as the worst in the land at 39. and they voted for Biden at a score of 82.23%. Next, number 3 is Orleans Parish in Louisiana. I know this one very, very intimately, and that is the city of New Orleans. It's so big, it's its own parish or county, and 37 out of 100,000 people were murdered there last year. They have a considerable amount of people that live there, so those numbers are very high. And the city voted for, or the county rather, but it's still the city, voted for Biden at a score of 83.15%. Next is Petersburg City in Virginia, in Petersburg City County, came in at 37 on the homicide rate scale and 87.66% for Biden. You can see the rest here. We move down to Dallas County in Alabama, not Texas, Alabama. 35 out of 100,000 murdered last year, and they voted 68.46% for Biden. Macomb County in Alabama, that's 33 out of 100,000 were murdered last year, and they voted 81.49 to keep everything nice and blue. Coahoma County in Mississippi came in at 33 out of 100,000 people murdered last year, and they love the blue at a tune of 70.82%. Wilkinson, Mississippi, 33 as well, and 66.61%. Phillips, Arkansas, Phillips County, 32 out of 100K on the homicide scale, and 58.04% voted for Biden. And in Holmes County in Mississippi, 32 out of 100,000 murderers, and vote share for Biden was 81.18%. Now, those numbers really don't tell the whole story, because it's not always the most populated areas that are the most violent. It kind of is, but it's not. I mean, that's not a hard, fast rule. Let's take New York City, for example. New York City had 8.39 million people in it last time the census was tallied. In 2017, they only had I'm used to like crime stats. In 2017, they had 300 murders, which is a 3.4% murder rate, and they're not even in the top 50 of the most murderous cities in the country. In fact, on the screen, I have the top 20 U.S. cities with the highest murder rates per 100,000 people for 2021. Now, you can see the list here, and I'll rip through it real quick, but most of these are very, very blue areas, or maybe even purple areas, but there aren't many freedom-loving areas here on this list. St. Louis, Missouri is the most violent in the country as far as murder per 100,000 people. It's 69.4. Baltimore is next, 51.1. You can see the murder rate per 100,000 for Baltimore County was 39, but Baltimore, the city proper, is 51.1. So you can see how those numbers can be skewed if you're just looking at the county itself. New Orleans came in at 3, at 40.6 out of 100K that get murdered. Detroit, 39.7. Cleveland, Ohio. Then Vegas, I'll be there Sunday. Kansas City, Memphis, Newark, New Jersey. Chicago, Chirac is only number 10. And that is something that caught me off guard. I figured they would be up there. They do have a lot of people shot in Chicago, but as far as the murder rate, they're only number 10. They got some work to do, I guess. Cincinnati, Ohio, Philadelphia, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, PA, Indy comes in at number 16, Louisville, Kentucky, Oakland, California, good old DC, the swamp, and then Atlanta, Georgia at number 20 at 16.7 per 100,000 people were murdered last year. Now, these numbers are not good, guys and gals. I am not bragging on these numbers at all. They're terrible, but the common thread in all of these cities and those counties I mentioned in the beginning of the video is the following. Democrat stronghold, easy on criminals, very easy on criminals, slap them on the wrist, don't do that again, because we need your votes, very anti-gun, and that should sum up what you need to know. Now, you need to take care of yourself, not just in those areas, but all areas, because guys and gals, I am telling you, and I know I'm preaching to the choir with the majority of the people on the channel, but for the newer folks here, I need you to understand that government does not care about your safety. The police departments legally do not have to keep you safe, and the only person who can do that with more accuracy and more efficiency than anybody you can think of is you. So please, please take your safety serious. Take the safety of your children, your wife, your mom serious, and start taking action. And the only way we change the narrative in this country is by taking the power back, because we the people have the power. We've just been really lenient for a long time, and the time is no longer. Guys and gals, thank you for your time. I hope you understand what I'm trying to portray in this video. Hope I was able to get it across, and hope you don't mind me going outside the norm here in this video. But I just wanted you all to know that it's freaking dangerous out there, and you don't have to be in a major city to get it done, okay? Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we are going to need each other sooner than later. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Please subscribe to Guns and Gadgets if you want Second Amendment news, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, no matter where it happens in this country, no matter what state it pops off in. I will let you know. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Guys and gals, thank you for your time. Take care.